Good morning, everyone. I'll speak in Japanese, so please prepare headset, please. Sorry. 改めまして、皆さん。
Good morning to you all. I am NISHIMURA Yasutoshi, Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry. It is my great pleasure to host today the 10th ICEF as part of Tokyo GX Week. I am very happy that we are holding this session face-to-face, and also at the same time we have the participation of the online audience. I'd like to welcome all participants and thank the steering committee members and all others involved for their hard work. Please look at me. I am wearing some special clothes or special attire. I'm going to the palace after the meeting to meet our emperor. Responding to climate change is an urgent issue that the entire world must tackle together, and it is important to achieve carbon neutrality on a global scale as soon as possible. At the same time, the circumstances in each country concerning energy are very different. As agreed at the G7 meeting held in Japan this year, it is important to aim for the common goal of net zero emissions with various pathways according to the circumstances of each country. So we have a common goal, but again, the path for that is very diverse. This year, ICEF is celebrating its 10th anniversary. To date, ICEF has been working to promote innovation, the key to solving the problem of global warming by disseminating cutting-edge knowledge and measures to the world, as well as raising people's awareness of climate change and promoting behavioral change. The global situation has changed dramatically over the past decade, with climate change, the spread of infectious diseases, and international conflicts. In the face of these various challenges, innovation is a key to solving problems. Through measures such as upfront investment support using the GX economic transition bonds, first ever in the world, Japan will realize over 150 trillion yen of public and private investment over the next 10 years to create innovation, which is a key to the realization of GX. When I say 150 trillion yen, it is over $1 trillion. We will continue to lead the world in achieving carbon neutrality by leveraging Japan's strengths in technology, which is based on the continuous innovation. At this year's ICEF, we will discuss the establishment of stable supply chains for clean energy, which is essential for achieving carbon neutrality, and global stocktake at COP from the scientific perspective of experts, highlighting the importance of innovation in accelerating initiatives. ICEF will also discuss diverse topics such as the impact of climate change-induced drought and floods in food and water resources. In addition, nuclear fusion technology will be discussed, for which expectations for its realization have been rapidly rising in recent years. In the field of nuclear fusion, several promising technologies are becoming clear, and many startups are emerging, both in Japan and around the world. Last year, in December, the Lawrence Livermore Laboratory in the US announced it had generated more energy than it had put into creating a fusion reaction. But due to limitations of the laser equipment, and other factors, the reaction can only occur once a day. In contrast, Hamamatsu Photonics and the Osaka University venture, X-Fusion, are developing a technology for high-speed, repetitive irradiation of a high-output laser. They are able to do so several times in a day. Fusion technology is a dream technology that, if realized, will revolutionize the world, and I hope a vibrant discussion will take place on the current status of R&D and issues to be addressed toward its practical application. In addition, many young innovators who will be the core of society in 2050, when carbon neutrality will be achieved, will also be speaking at this year's conference. I hope that those who will be responsible for the future society will conduct active discussions based on completely new perspective, not bound by conventional thinking. In the midst of increasing uncertainty and various difficulties in the world situation, I hope that at ICEF, discussions will be held to make strong progress toward achieving carbon neutrality, and the result of this conference will be widely disseminated to the world with the conviction that our ideas and technologies can solve the problems in the world. Innovation, innovation, and innovation. That's the only thing that would pave the way. I'd like to pin high hopes on what you do for ICEF conference. Thank you for your kind attention.
Honorable Minister Nishimura, distinguished speakers, fellow steering committee members, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to ICEF 2023, the 10th anniversary meeting. By the way, this year is also the 50th anniversary of the first oil shock in 1973. IEA, International Energy Agency, was created at that event. Dr. Fatih Birol, the current executive director of the organization, said that we are in the middle of the first global energy crisis. Not only oil, but gas, coal, and electricity, under the very, very serious geopolitical turmoils. Energy security is a priority for many governments, if not all. IEA surprised all of us 2 years ago by triggering the first IEA shock to oil and gas producers, saying that all the oil and gas groups must stop new exploration projects if net zero by 2050 should happen. A coming climate shock would be much, much more serious and complicated and profound and disastrous than the global energy shock if we aren't well prepared. Nobody can stop this. There will be winners and losers. Russia is least prepared for this climate and energy shock. Europe may well be a winner by accelerating the decarbonization for energy security and sustainability. United States Inflation Reduction Act is the single most important energy and climate action by any country since the Paris Accord in 2015, the Fatih said. The US, likely to be a winner. China aims at becoming a renewable superpower and controlling the supply chain. Saudi Arabia may use green and blue hydrogen to avoid the stranded acetization of its oil and natural gas. How can Japan become a winner? How about ASEAN countries and Global South? ICEF thinks that what will make difference in these multiple crises is the capacity to innovate. As Minister Nishimura said, innovation, innovation, and innovation. ICEF championed ambitious goal of net zero of emissions and put innovation in the Paris Accord in 2015. Not only innovation in technology, but also in the public attitude and government policies. When we see the current global energy market, renewable energy are already in the mainstream. Clean hydrogen and CCUS are around the corner. Small modular reactors are coming as sustainable nuclear power. Green industrial policies with carbon pricing, like Japan, are considered by many governments. We will this year focus on digitalization and artificial intelligence for the climate change, as well as nuclear fusion. ICEF2023 invites 3 Nobel laureates as a keynote speaker, and as well as an astronaut and many international thought leaders. Half of the panelists of the sessions are women. Young innovators are also invited. There is a special session with Dr. Václav Šumil, a prominent professor of history of energy and our steering committee member. In the last decade, ICEF has established its reputation for global forum for innovation solution for climate change, thanks to the dedication of the steering committee members. In the summarizing plenary tomorrow, all steering committee members will discuss about the future for ICEF. I sincerely hope that all of you will join us building the agenda for ICEF for the next decade through the open and rich discussion for today and tomorrow. Thank you very much.